Okay, Swami started.
Before doing anything, I will contemplate well. Only once I have become sure that this is more beneficial, I will look into all the pros and cons. Which side is heavier? If I am committing suicide, am I going to get a better birth? My new cloth is going to be better, or I will be, for meanwhile, I will be a ghost. If I become a ghost, then what I will do? I will go to Switzerland, or I will go to London. So first proper planning, then only I will do anything. Huh?
Yes, Swami.
You do things on impulse, then later on you regret. That is what I was telling you all the time. Never do anything in haste. First, you give total attention to the thing. Wait when your sky is empty. Only then you do something. Are you going to ask your question, because I may answer a little bit now? And
Okay. You wanna answer now? Is it, Swami?
mm-hmm.
Okay. So now I ask my question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Swami, I saw something in my unconsciousness. I was born into this family with strong desire for comfort and perhaps some level of luxury. But the desire to seek truth was also there. I'm not sure which one was stronger at that time. Perhaps the desire for truth was stronger more often, and sometimes the desire for comfort was stronger. So these two desires have been fighting within me all this while. I just saw a dishonesty in me that is, while on one hand I'm doing things for truth, the hidden and unconscious desires were also driving me to do things that led me to worldly pleasures and gain. I think these two forces have been fighting in me for a long time, and it had been the main source of my schizophrenic mind. That was the reason when I was with Swami, I was seeking the tiger also. But today,
You just read last few lines again.
okay, uh,
Mm.
so these two desires have been fighting within me all this while. I just saw a dishonesty in me that is, while on one hand I'm doing things for truth, the hidden and unconscious desires were also driving me to do things that led me to worldly pleasures and gain. I think these two forces have been fighting in me for a long time, and it had been the main source of my schizophrenic mind. That was the reason when I was with Swami, I was seeking the tiger also. But today, my sincerity for truth is more dominant, and the conscious mind is pulling the unconscious desire that was hidden to come up into the surface. Now I see this hidden unconscious desire clearly. Swami, please advise how should I deal with these two conflicting desires in me? I will listen to you, Swami. Perhaps that was the reason I was born in Malaysia instead of India, because my search for God was with a lot of greed. I feel happy that this is coming up to the surface to be seen now, Swami. It could mean that the unconsciousness could be revealed and I can be free from it.
Mm. Now you read again, and when I will say stop, then you stop.
Okay.
Mm.
Swami, I saw something in my unconsciousness. I was born into this family with strong desire for comfort and perhaps some level of luxury. But the desire to seek truth.
Just stop.
Okay.
What was the first line?
Swami, I saw something in my unconsciousness.
Mm. You are able to see something in your unconsciousness because I'm always hammering on the rock. Otherwise, it will always remain latent. It will always remain sleeping. If you go on hammering on the rock starts awakening slowly, slowly. You were born in a family.
with strong desire for comfort and perhaps some level of luxury.
How you differentiate what is comfort and what is luxury for you?
Comfort means the body is comfortable. Luxury means like maybe the environment is something more than the normal comfort.
Mm. You were born in a family where they were seeking comfort and luxury. So all families are like that. There is nothing unique about your family. And if your consciousness was of higher level, very high level compared to theirs, then you will not be affected. Whatever was their desire cannot affect you. And if you are born in a family, in that kind of family, then you are in tune with them.
Hello, Swami?
It may be because if the family, their desires are contradictory, then your growth can be more fast because you will not feel at home with them. Then you will try to find your home within yourself. So it can be a blessing also when you are born in an environment where everyone is seeking only material things. Then you will feel suffocated there. So nothing is just curse and nothing is just blessing. It depends on you. The main actor is always the person. When you have no desire to grow, to become more conscious, then if you are born in such family, then you are both, all of you are in harmony, so you are born in such family. But sometimes a seeker is also born in a family where he or she is uncomfortable there. Only then there will be struggle. Only then you will strive for something which can take you beyond that prison. Even if you are living in that family, you have transcended it. It's just like the lotus is untouched by the mud and the water. So when your circumstances are not so good, and if you are a wise person, and if you have patience, that can prove to be a blessing. When you have good situation, everything is good, the family is very happy, they are taking care of you, then you are almost on drug. You don't want, you think your life is all right, so then you have to do nothing. You can just sleep well. So sometimes suffering and shock is more important, more needed, so that you can transcend, so that you can break that prison. Read.
Okay. But the desire to seek truth was also there. I am not sure which one was stronger at that time. Perhaps the desire.
Okay. The desire to seek truth is there in everyone to some extent. The desire to be free, because that is your nature. But how you know that the desire for truth was stronger than desire for worldly things?
Because
Or pleasure?
because when I pray to the deity, I don't pray for richness or success. I pray for finding a Buddha Swami. Oh.
What you will do with the Buddha? You will make the Buddha into a doll.
What I told the deity was like, let me meet a Buddha, and I forgot exactly what I say. Is something like,
You wanted Daruma so that you can throw him anywhere and he will set in lotus posture. And you can just enjoy it.
I don't know what I something like I want to learn and become enlightened and serve the Buddha Swami, like become like Ananda to him.
So where you are becoming?
I am not a very good disciple, but I am learning Swami.
Learning what? How to fart more
Learning
in a more poisonous way.
Learning to be more sincere in my sadhana, Swami.
Read more.
Okay, so perhaps the desire for truth was stronger more often, and sometimes the desire for comfort was stronger. So these two desires have been fighting within me all this while. I just saw a
It is just wait. It is fighting in everyone, because man is a process. Man is a bridge. Man is not something complete. Animals are complete. Enlightened people are complete. But man is in between. Man is just a bridge. So you can either fall down to the level of animal, or you can transcend being a man or being a human, and you can become divine. So this conflict is in everyone, only the difference is of degree. Read.
I just saw a dishonesty in me that is, while on one hand I'm doing things for truth, the hidden and unconscious desires were also driving me to do the things that lead me to worldly pleasures and gain. Should I continue?
No. If you were doing things that were leading you to worldly pleasures and gain, that means the confusion is there. The clarity is not there, which is really significant, which is meaningful, and what is just time pass things. So that is in everyone's life. So now you have to see things clearly. Once things are seen clearly, then your journey will be more quicker. It doesn't mean that you will not fall down ever, but you have somewhere you have known that even if you fall for 100 times, still you have to get up and move further. Chareveti, Chareveti. Okay, read.
I think these two forces have been fighting in me for a long time, and it had been.
Okay, stop. These two forces are fighting in everyone. There will be always two forces until unless you have reached to the peak. In life, two forces are always there. Only then life can continue. If there is darkness, if there is light, there will be darkness also. If there is truth, there will be lies also, or untruth also. If there is day, then there will be night also. If there is winter, then there will be summer also. Life is a play between two opposite forces. So it will remain till you have reached to the peak. But then also, as long as you are in the body, some kind of suffering at the physical level will remain. Read.
And it had been the main source of my schizophrenic mind.
Everyone is schizophrenic, only the difference is of degree. Because mind means schizophrenia, mind means division. Mind is never sure. Mind is never clear about that this is the only path. Always there are two paths. Because mind is a wave, so you cannot be. So if you are listening to mind, you will be always in trouble. Mind will lead you towards ditches.
That was the reason when I was with Swami, I was seeking the tiger also.
Tiger represents your desire to fall down. But what was this tiger? She was a singer or what?
She
What
was
she?
a dancer, Swami.
So what you were seeking from her?
I think what I saw in her is the kind of aliveness that I didn't have.
So you wanted to enjoy her body. Just tell the
Actually,
truth.
yes, I think the sexuality in myself was pulling me towards her.
You had sent me any of her video? I think you
Last
sent me
time,
earlier.
yes,
But
you saw her video and then you said there's nothing beautiful about her. She's like a guy, and then you also sent me some.
you have any? She has any video on YouTube or not?
Yes, she has some. I can send you.
So you send from there.
Okay,
Don't
later,
visit
later.
Instagram and.
Okay.
Let me see again.
Okay, and then yeah.
How is your idol?
I no longer have feeling for her now, Swami.
So even if you had something, what kind of things pulls you? What kind of dangers are in your life? It can pull. Another same kind of thing can pull.
I find in a way she's more genuine than me, Swami. Like she is seeking pleasure and she's doing that, Swami.
That means you have very very conflicting desire. One is you think pleasure is the ultimate thing. That is also within you. Otherwise, that will never happen.
Okay.
You cannot get confused. If she is seeking pleasure, how can you say that she is higher than you? The only thing is that two people are living in within you. One person is just interested in being a charvak, in being a materialist, in being a pleasure seeker. Hello.
Hello, Swami. Ha.
And the other person is seeking spirituality. So she looks genuine because she is only seeking pleasure. You have conflict. You want both the things. Pleasure is a very gross thing. Anyone will enjoy it. But if you want truth, then you need to be in a discipline. You need your sense organs should function at its peak, and then your consciousness has to be awakened. Only then you will know what is truth.
Okay.
Then
But today, my sincerity for truth is more dominant, and the conscious mind is
how
pulling.
you know?
Because every single moment I am always moving towards being more sincere to search for truth. Yeah. I
But
continue.
that is for you something momentary all the time. One day you are at the peak, next day you are in the ditch.
Yes, Swami.
So you have to be alert about it.
Okay.
Your mind plays all kind of games.
Yes,
You have to be alert about it. Then
And the conscious mind is pulling the unconscious desire that was hidden to come up into the
the
surface.
unconscious mind is
Pulling the unconscious desire that was hidden to come up into the surface.
the what you said.
The conscious mind is pulling the unconscious desire that was hidden to come up into the surface.
Just wait.
Okay.
Say again.
The conscious mind is pulling the unconscious desire that was hidden to come up into the surface.
You are thinking the conscious mind is pulling. It is me who is pulling all those things.
Yes, Swami.
So don't give too much credit to you.
Okay, Swami.
I am hitting in your unconsciousness. So it is going. The arrows are going there. Then things are coming out. But because you may be listening, you were not resisting much. So they are coming out. But if you give credit, then credit to yourself. Then it should have happened anytime. It is not happening. Situations are when situation is created, then it happens.
Okay. Now I see this hidden unconscious desire clearly. Swami.
You see things very clearly all the time. See your shit also clearly, otherwise you will start eating them sometime.
Okay, Swami.
See that it is shit. Otherwise, in your confusion, you may think it is very pasty. It's very tasty. Pastries, huh?
Yes, Swami.
Very good cake, huh?
Yes, Swami.
Yellow cake.
You. Okay.
Chinese are very good in eating anything.
Oh. I think they eat everything except shit, Swami.
Who knows? They may be eating that also somewhere.
Okay.
We have to do more research.
Okay.
Whatever they are eating is also unimaginable.
Oh, God.
They have not left anything
Yeah.
You can imagine or not imagine which they are not eating. So maybe some of them may be eating.
Okay.
Maybe it is taste is so bad that I don't know how. Maybe many of them may have tried, but it has not become popular so far. Huh?
Yes, Swami.
Read.
Okay, Swami, please advise how should I deal with these two conflicting desires in me? I will listen to you, Swami.
Okay, now you ask.
Okay.
You ask from where you left earlier.
Okay. Swami, please advise how should I deal with these two conflicting desires in me? I will listen to you, Swami.
What are these two conflicting desires?
One is the desire for truth, one is the desire for worldly pleasure and gains.
Ask again the same thing.
Swami, please advise how should I deal with these two conflicting desires in me? I will listen to you, Swami.
Don't try to deal, otherwise you will create mess. The only thing which you should work on is try to become more conscious. But then you should not try to become conscious in a very active way. Just try to be present. And that also your effort has to be passive. Just see that going to the past or moving to the future is absurd. You are moving into dream or imagination. When you move into past, you are moving into something which is dead. And when you move into future, then again you are moving to something which has no existence at present. It is all imagination. It is your projection. So when you are totally present in the present moment, then you are able to live life totally. So whether it is greed or your desire for pleasure or worldly things, if you're living it totally, if things are not very significant, they will start subsiding. They will become less. As you become more conscious, they will start losing strength if they are not in tune with your real nature. If they are something which is just making you tired, if you are running for pleasure, running after pleasure, then you are wasting your energy. You are just going away from yourself. You are losing your energy. When you have less energy, then life becomes meaningless. Then life becomes like you are carrying a heavy weight. That's why some English poet, I don't remember whether it's Keats or someone else, he said that energy is delight. When you are running for things, when you are running for pleasure, when you are in pursuit of pleasure, then your energy is leaking. And soon you will be totally spent force. Then your life will become like as if you are somehow dragging yourself. So enjoy this present moment. Don't try to run away from anything. Whatever, if you are, if you have a desire for pleasure, leave it, but leave it with presence, being totally in it. If the thing is not harming anyone, then there is nothing wrong in pleasure. But don't go on repeating the same experience again and again. Leave it totally. If you are living totally, maybe one experience is enough. And if greed is there, then just be watchful of the greed, where it is taking you. If your greed is not harmful, then sometime you can listen to the mind, just fulfill it, and then see what you get. But try to be greedy for things which gives you some nourishment, which is helpful in discovering your real nature. If you are greedy for things which for things which are destroying you, then it is unintelligence. So just be a witness to everything. And the witnessing consciousness is always present. But when you are chasing things outside, when you are mad in the pursuit of pleasure, then you don't remember your witnessing consciousness. Then you are forgetful. So whenever you are running like a mad person, check yourself. Use the brake. Don't just go on pressing the accelerators. Use the brake and make your speed little slower. If there is something in anything, whether it is pleasure or whatever, even if when you are slow, you will get it. So what is the need to be so mad? First, be centered in your consciousness. Then experience anything. No need to be so obsessed. No need to be so ambitious. If whatever comes to you or whatever pleasure comes to you, enjoy it in the moment and then forget it. Don't dream about that when you will have displeasure, when you will have, what is his name? What Pitt? Brad Pitt.
Brad
What is his name?
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt. Is it Brad?
Brad Pitt.
I know all those people, but I forget. And then what is the name of the other person?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. So the Indian Muslim girl who is very rebellious, and you are both of you like the same people.
Who is that?
You have also said Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt, and she is saying that if male gets 72 hoors in heaven, then we should also get Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise there. She is always mentioning these two names, so maybe she is very much. She has a crush. What is really crush? They are being crushed by this person or what?
I think
What it means? I always hear this word. I had a crush with her. What it means?
I think crush means you have a certain kind of liking for a certain person, like liking.
But what it means? Crush what the word crush means?
Crush means to destroy, right? Something to destroy, right?
Crush it, like press it hard. Huh?
But I don't know why they use the word crush for liking us only.
Maybe they want to be crushed by that person.
Maybe.
You had any crush in your school?
In my school last time, I was in an all girls school. I used to have crush on a few girls. Yes.
So that means you have lesbian tendency.
I think the lesbian was caused
What? How
by,
old you were?
I
How old
think
you were at that
16,
time?
maybe 16, Swami.
Hmm. Though in psychology they say that after autosexuality, homosexuality comes, but I don't think it is that true because they don't get the opposite sex, so they're seeking their own sex. If they're getting it from the early age, I don't think homosexuality will happen. For most of the people, there may be few natural homosexual or lesbian. For them, it may happen, but not for all.
But for myself, right, when I become more
If I was getting girl from the very beginning, I will never look at any boy. Why should I look? They are more soft. They are better. There you can have good crush with. you you cannot enjoy boy. I don't enjoy. I cannot enjoy boys. Female are soft.
mm,
They're like more like Dunlop. So you can have better. When you have better, why you will like?
yes, Swami.
And attraction is always of the opposite. Always of things which is more uh, not of your same nature. If both of you are of the same type, it will not be. You will not have attraction. There is no magnetic pull. The pull is of opposite. When there is like uh, negative and positive poles, then only they attract each other. What you were saying?
Oh, I was saying that, but as I grow in
Mm,
meditation, right, my
mm.
lesbianism dropped on its own because I just
Where it dropped?
I'm not so sure, Swami. I don't know when it dropped, but right now I
It
totally
dropped in some vagina. You're lesbian.
it's like I am very clear that a woman and another woman, for me it just feels wrong, Swami. It just feels very not.
Is it social conditioning? I think it is social conditioning. It feels wrong. What do you mean?
It's not social.
If just wait. If it is something natural and you are not told anything by society, I am also telling you that lesbianism. I am not against it. I'm just saying if it is just because you have learned in society, then it is just of not much use. If you are a natural lesbian, I don't know how many people are naturally, maybe very few, very few. And whatever they are doing, like in those videos, this is just a kind of total perversion. They are doing like male. You are having an artificial um, what do you penis and all those things. Doing the same thing. If you're doing, maybe they don't. They want to avoid the complexity of male female relationship. So this is very simple. There's no much conflict in it. But why we talked about this? We were talking something else. Then what happened?
Uh,
How this started?
I think I don't know. You talk about Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise, and then suddenly we move to this topic.
No, I think before that we started something. Then I talk about.
Crush. You're talking about crush.
Hmm. Okay, so you read more.
Okay. Perhaps that was the reason I was born in Malaysia instead of India, because
No. We started talking it because I was talk. You asked about pleasure and greed and all those things. Hmm.
so I read that again, Swami.
Read just you. That is the reason you were born in Malaysia,
Ah, ah,
not in India.
yeah. Perhaps
This
that
is
was
what.
perhaps that was
Hmm.
the reason I was born in
So you think
Malaysia.
everyone who is born in India are very spiritual people?
I don't know, Swami.
India is not a country. India is not a geography. Our word for India is Bharat. Bharat means those who are in search of light, inner light. So anywhere those who are in search of inner light, they are part of India. They are part of this Bharat. But if you are totally dedicated to spirituality, maybe you will come to India. But you are connected to India and Indians. You're connected to Indian masters. So what? So whether you live anywhere in the world, it's not much of a difference. If only being born in India was the thing, and everyone in India will be very spiritual, but people in India are very materialist. Very few people. There are exceptional people you can. But earlier, I think few years back, people were still comparatively not so mad as they are in West. But all those diseases in these few years have entered because West is conspiring. They want that disease to spread everywhere. They want only that the West should exist. East should be totally destroyed. And Indians are also, all most of them are donkeys. They are ready to import their garbage. What is more?
Because my search for God was with a lot of greed.
Hmm. What do you say?
Because my search
Okay,
for
that's why you're saying that's why you were not born in India.
yeah.
Hmm?
Yes, Swami.
Even greed can be utilized. The same greed you have to change the direction. You become greedy for God, you become greedy for truth, you become greedy for enlightenment, you become greedy for knowing yourself. But then don't become too imbalanced. You have to be in the middle path. You have to take care of the world also to that extent that you can turn in. You have to provide food to your body. You have to have a shelter so that your body remains healthy, so that you can turn in if your body becomes sick. But that doesn't mean that you have to become obsessed with security. Because if you're too secure, then also your body becomes weak. You have to be able to face the outside world also. Mm. What is more?
I feel happy that this is coming up to the surface to be seen now, Swami. It could mean that the unconsciousness could be revealed and I can be free from it.
Mm. You need to be persistent. Things happen at the right time. You cannot force it to happen. Whatever you deserve, you will get. When you have become ripe, you will become tasty. So no need to be in hurry. If you are too much in hurry, you will create worry in your life. Huh?
Yes, Swami.
Things will happen at the right time. So, and when you are saying it is being revealed, so you cannot force things to be revealed. It will, in the very word, if something you are calling it is revealed, that means it has happened. And even about happiness, it is said happiness happens. You cannot force it to happen. That which happens is happiness. Hmm? Why you're so serious?
No, there is some seriousness inside. It just come out.
No, since we are talking, it is that. What is it?
No. The seriousness is the energy inside Song is coming out.
Oh, I thought it is in your teeth.
No.
Hmm. So, is it finished or is there something more?
No more question. Already finished, Song.
And why you have so much green in your hand?
They are veins on me. They are the veins.
Yeah, but it is showing too much, and then you have so much spot. What is it? Not just in your face; it is everywhere in your body. Why you have so much spots?
Where spot?
In your eye, near your eyes, in
Oh,
face, here
this
also.
one are freckles. I don't know. These are age spot. Age spot is in the DNA. I follow my father's DNA. He got a lot of age spot as well.
What spot?
Age, AGEH, aging, age spot. When you get older, some people due to their DNA, or maybe certain.
Maybe all the beef and porks are coming out. That's
No, no.
saying,
My
I
sister.
will destroy your face. I will destroy your. You have done wrong things to us.
My sister
Huh?
and mother doesn't have it. My father and me, yes.
Maybe your sister eats less of
That's true also.
pork.
She eat less meat than me. I ate a lot of meat compared to her.
Though I am joking, but there may be some truth in all those things. Maybe they don't have. They are not so much interested in murdering animals. They may be eating once in a while, but you may have been very greedy.
Yes,
Eh?
me. Yes.
How much animals you have killed in your life?
A lot, Swami, a lot.
How much?
I don't know, Swami. Maybe 10 pigs, 10 pigs, 100 chicken, 500 fishes.
And now fishes, I think more.
Yeah, 500 fishes.
You are eating small fishes also. So, are you eating small fishes
Yeah,
also?
eating also.
So maybe 10,000 fishes.
Yeah, 10,000 fishes, 100 chicken, 10
You should
pigs.
lie down on their feet.
Yeah, Swami, yes.
They're keeping you alive. They're keeping you. They're providing you energy, and you have killed them. Huh?
Yeah, just now my mom cooked fish for dinner. I ate one fish. After I eating, I look at the face of the fish and I feel the fish is suffering.
Hmm. If you kill anything, it will not like it. When I see all these birds, I'm giving them rice or something. I go out and when I bring peanut, I put some for the squirrel. And when I see they're eating and liking it, I feel very satisfied. And I want to now go on giving more food to more and more birds, and because they are everywhere, they are removing trees, so they are dying. So I want as much as I can. I want to give them food. For me, it is more natural to give these animals food. They are vegetarian. I don't. When I was giving to cat, then all these non-vegetarian food, it smells so horrible to me. But because they liked it, so that is for them natural food. So I was giving. I gave for very long time, but now they have on their own. They have left. I think they became very compassionate on me. They thought that he's not enjoying so much giving those food. Modi has a very small cow. He has small cows from Himalayas. They look so beautiful. But they are quite expensive. Mm. If I was more healthy, I could have kept it, but it will take too much time, so I can't do. I think I had sent you earlier the picture of or video of him take. Mm. some of the saints in India now, they say that if, instead of having a dog in your house, keep cows. These cows are very small. You can take it in your car. You can just, and they don't make like they don't shit at home. They do. They're intelligent enough not to make things dirty. You can keep it in your house also. It's like you don't need much feel or anything for them. So you listen to it whenever you need it.
Yeah.
Don't just listen once and finish.
Okay, understood.
You should, when things are your question, you should listen again.
Okay, got it.
If you have, again, you get confused, you should listen.
Okay, got it.
Then I will have to answer less.
Okay, got it.
But if you have something new, you can ask, but not be. Okay then.
Okay, Swami, thank you, Om.
Um,